What's going on, guys? Dr. Earls and Dr. Pellinger here. You may have seen on our story just a few minutes ago that we posted a picture of the diaphragm and the psoas, talking about how they're basically one muscle and how they work together, and therefore how you'd be better off restoring normal function to those two muscles rather than just releasing your psoas to get rid of your low back pain. Now, it is incredibly common for people to address the psoas when people have low back pain. They sell these things called Pso-Rights. They're like $50, and you can buy that and you can work on your psoas every single day and get good temporary relief from your psoas-related low back pain. You might go see a manual therapist and pay about twice that and get that psoas released, and that might feel great for a day or two or maybe a little bit less. And that seems to be beneficial for a lot of people. But there's obviously a better way to get rid of that low back pain for longer. The reason why we're going to talk today about the diaphragm and the psoas is because they work together to do something to your low back when you breathe. And if it's not normal, if it doesn't work properly, it could be creating your pain. So we're going to take a look first at Colton's breathing mechanics. Colton first is going to show us some normal breathing mechanics. When he's laying on his back, we should see his rib cage move in a 360-degree manner. Colton, go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. And as we can see, his belly expands, his rib cage expands, it comes up, it comes out, and it moves in all three planes of motion. What you can't see is that underneath him, it's pushing down into the table, or in this case, the bench. Now, a dysfunctional or a not working properly breathing mechanics looks something like this. Colton, why don't you go ahead and take a big extended inhale. Cool. And as we can see, his rib cage flares, doesn't expand, it pops right out the top. His belly can't really expand from here, and it's not because his abs are tight, it's because air's not going low, it's not even going through his diaphragm. Now, it's very common for people to try and fix this by breathing into your belly, but that's not right either. When you breathe into your belly, your back still extends, your psoas muscle still gets tight, and therefore you might still get low back pain because of these breathing mechanics. You add in a difficult task like you're picking up heavy stuff or you're running or biking or huffing and puffing, and this is going to get more dramatic. You're going to get more extended when you breathe in, and your back is going to get more compressed. So when we mentioned in that Instagram story, you'd be better off restoring normal rib cage position and restoring normal breathing mechanics. What we're talking about is keeping your rib cage down. And when I say keep your rib cage down, most of you need to get it down in the first place. You need to learn how to exhale. So Colton, go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. And as he exhales, his sternum should be going this way. His rib cage should be going this way. It should not be hanging out up here while his belly, his navel, goes down towards his spine. That is not normal to just have your belly reduce. Your rib cage needs to come down. That is what pushes your diaphragm up into the exhaled position. If you want to inhale with your diaphragm, you first must exhale it. The only way to exhale it, to drape your rib cage over it like you're putting the cap on a cup. For example, if Colton takes a big deep breath in, Colton, let's go ahead and make an extended breath. This rib cage comes up, his diaphragm goes very super low. Now his diaphragm is short, it's tense, it's contracted. If he tries to exhale and it doesn't go back up into that normal resting position, now he has to breathe with something else. And there's a lot of muscles that can help you breathe. There's some in your chest, there's some in your neck, there's some on top of your shoulders, and there's some in your low back. And if you ask all of those muscles to take 20,000 breaths for you every single day because you can't get your rib cage down, your back is likely going to feel that. So when it comes to restoring normal rib cage function, in order to get rid of low back pain forever, you need to first learn how to bring your rib cage down when you exhale, and then maintain that rib cage down as you breathe in to expand your rib cage like a balloon in all three directions. That's forward and back, side to side, and then out and around. I hope this makes some sense to you guys, and if you have any questions, go ahead, post them in the comments, shoot us a DM if you got a personal question. We're super happy to help you guys always.